Top of the top. What's up? What's the business? Episode 468. We back again. What's up, Rondell? Good show yesterday. A lot of good feedback. It was a good show. What's good, y'all? We back. King Rich. I'm cruising this morning. Apex, what up? You know, I had to put it together, y'all. I've been up ready. Dramatic, what's up, Dramatic? Jamal Johnson, what's up? Good morning, Miss Jackie. Good morning. What's up, Jamila? Good morning, everybody. Y'all know what's up. Shayla, Colleen. What's up, y'all? For no fame elite is up in here. You know, we back as usual. Dion, what's good, Dion? It is what it is. Chris Miller, what's up? All right, y'all. Y'all waited long enough. Let's get into it. Y'all know I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Here we go again. Today we're gonna be talking about the real talk. We're gonna be talking about this American poverty crisis. That's really what we're gonna talk about today. Because this summer, everything is about to play out. Everything gonna hit the fan. We already spoke about this. Summer's all going down. It already started. And I could have sworn today is the first day of summer. So let the games begin. It's called the Hunger Games. Then we're going to touch on Offset and QUAVO, which I already told you, that whole shit was fake. When they had that fight at the so-called Grammys, that shit, I told you that was a fake-ass fight because TAKEOFF is still dead. And some people feel like he was set up. Some people feel like it was a sacrifice. But one thing we do know is that QUAVO and Offset, they don't give a fuck. And they just trying to further their career. And I broke down that shit on this channel so many times about how each one of them tried to capitalize off this death. But it backfired on them, and they're not making no money, and they're not getting where they want to be at, to the point where QUAVO and Offset stays a fake beef, and they back cool again. But they never had beef. Because I told you, if nobody ain't get punched in the face, nobody got slapped, that shit was no beef. If you ain't see one of them dudes' shirt wrinkled, they ain't do shit. Because like I told you, that's all hype. At the end of the day, they wanted that they understood that Migos thing wasn't getting them paid. You can't split money with three men in a group and be getting taxed by your label 50%. Long story short, I told y'all these people are frauds. So anyway, shout out to the replay gang. Hit the all notification bell, and I don't want to hear that you ain't getting no notification. Other than that, be on point. Shout out to the replay gang, man. We at it and we up and we ready. So anyway, for the new jacks, thanks for tapping in. We talking real talk today. I don't know if it's gonna be that long, but yeah, you know how it is when I ain't playing around. We're gonna talk about the real shit. Once again, we're gonna look at reality and how the community is crumbling. Crumbling. But this was weird, y'all. That's why America is so tricky. On one hand, people in America is flourishing, coming up, getting a lot of things done. And on the other hand, there's people that seeing their worst days. That's just what's going on. What's up, Double D? What's up, Kim? What's up? What's up, family? What's up, y'all? What's up, Sassy? I see y'all. You know your boy got to cook this morning. It's on the stove. Like I say, man, that's what make America tricky. So for all this poverty I'm about to talk about, we speak about for all the poverty and poor stuff that's going on, and damn, it's sad how they got to steal and rob, and man, there's people begging. But guess what? On the other hand, it's people doing just fine. It's people doing fine. Some people are actually doing better than they ever have. Some people are on an ultimate come up right now. So I just want people to understand that this thing goes two ways. So yes, it is a poverty crisis in America, but it's not affecting everybody. The same way I said, like, boom. Sometimes everything just don't apply to you. You can't always get caught up in what's going on in the world. You get what I'm saying? I speak about the poverty crisis because I don't want to see people in poverty. But at the end of the day, I'm not in poverty. But at the same time, you know, some of us not just have passion, we just know how this is going to affect our people. So that's why we got to get into this. This is the real talk right here. But first, we're going to get into these two bozos. And I told you they was fucking clowns and clout chasing ass, rapping ass niggas. Told you, man. They ain't going to do shit. Let's go back a little bit because I'm not going to go into this. If you want to know more about this, you check the catalog. I broke all this shit down crystal clear more than one time. And I had people rebuttaling. Oh, my fucking God. I had people taking up for Takeoff. I had people taking up for QUAVO because they fucking dumb rap fans. Anyway, y'all don't want to believe reality that these motherfuckers knew what happened. What did I say before? I said, basically, when you get smoked, all the niggas gonna do is put on a t-shirt. That's it. Nobody's gonna do shit. Why, y'all? For one, what up, John Shab? What up, bro? For one, y'all, don't we know the killer's still walking around right now? Killer's still walking around. $1 million bond. Nobody know who pays bond. Let's not forget, Takeoff got slayed at a public event around a lot of people. Nobody knows shit. No hotel cameras, no outside cameras. But then we're going to look at today in this American poverty crisis. Like I said, when they want to catch somebody, they'll catch them. Because we're going to look at how they got all these young boys on camera when they want to catch them. When they want to indict people, they got that on camera. This is when I knew shit had changed. Y'all remember a couple months ago in New York City where that dude killed that Burger King worker. He slayed her at the Burger King in Manhattan. But when they did their homework, they found out that nigga lived in Brooklyn and went straight to his house because they did their homework. It take like they can do their homework in like 2-3 days. And they'll know where you started off at, where you left off at, which way you went. They can do their homework if they want. Point is, if they wanted to find out what really happened with this Takeoff thing, they could have been found out. Ain't no way in hell no killers ducked all them cameras and all the witnesses. Anyway, that ain't the point. The point is these two niggas are frauds. And these niggas are still trying to pursue a rap career. But you know your boy No Fame already told you that shit is dead. And I told you this is what I told you everything these niggas was going to do play by play. And we watched it happen because they frauds. Offset and QUAVO seen together today for Takeoff's birthday. Now let's be real, y'all. They supposed to have major smoke. Why? People keep fucking forgetting. I also had to prove many things. I remember people saying it was cousins. I came back and proved they wasn't cousins. Right before a lot of this stuff happened, say it again. Offset was not fucking with QUAVO and Takeoff. Cardi B and Offset unfollowed them. Was not fucking with them at all. After Takeoff got killed, Offset was quiet for days. He ain't say nothing. Then the first thing he did was change his avatar to Takeoff's face. And then at the bottom of that, he had a new album coming soon. He was promoting his album at the same time of Takeoff death. And then a lot of people still didn't see this nigga fraud behavior. He was promoting his album the whole time. He didn't give a fuck about Takeoff because he already stopped fucking with him. So this is why I know all this shit is fake. And QUAVO, you a sucker. You know why you a sucker, QUAVO? Because you and your nephew was not fucking with this man Offset at his death. When your nephew died, y'all had smoke with Offset. The thing is, okay, y'all made up, but you ain't even fuck Offset up for that shit he did. That's my whole point. What did he do? He sued the label and put y'all in limbo. That's why y'all niggas started going broke. All that shit was Offset for. I already told you, Offset broke them niggas up on purpose. He wanted to pursue his career, and that shit failed, allegedly. That's my opinion. If you just study the blueprint, you'll see what happened. Salute Wax Dog in the building. What up, bro? What's good, Juicy Peach? Born Majestic. What up, family? Look, like I said, man, this shows you niggas to do anything for money, y'all. Now look, Takeoff gone. Look how niggas carry on. See that? Damn, talking about QUAVO. This Takeoff. Damn, shit. When Offset was alive, we had beef with this nigga. Now you hanging with him. Vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Damn, look at this nigga. Oh, Offset, now you want to cut on my birthday when the whole time you was up under your wife ass. You ain't want to fuck with the Migos no more. You was trying to lead a group. But now look, told you these niggas are what you call busters, man. That's what I'm gonna tell my people again, man, especially you young people, man. Look, all you gotta know is, man, when it's over for you, when shit failed, if you die, go to jail, man, niggas ain't gonna do nothing. Niggas ain't gonna do nothing. So y'all better understand that shit. Stop dedicating yourself to the wrong people, because that shit ain't gonna pay off. I'm telling y'all, these niggas are frauds. Rap niggas, man. Rap niggas are the biggest hoes, biggest sellouts. Niggas do anything. No principles, no moral. It's like when you become a rapper, you automatically got to flush your morals down the toilet. That's all they gonna do. Because let's think real. It's so clear, y'all. All of this did not start until Offset tried to sue the label. If Offset would have never tried to sue the record label, maybe they still would have got focused and just started making their music and tried to work their way out that deal. Could have went and got a deal somewhere else, but the group would have still been together. That's my opinion. But it took a nigga like Offset to cause friction. He want to lead a group. He want to sue. He don't want to. He was thinking about himself, y'all. So that's what put them in jeopardy. And it just seemed to me like shit went left. And what else, y'all? Since TAKEOFF been dead, we also saw QUAVO chilling with the owners of 300. The niggas that saw the label, that benefited off the whole shit, yeah, QUAVO still hangs with them to this day. Told you these niggas are hoes, rap hoes, all right? And I wouldn't be surprised if all of them got penetrated, and I think TAKEOFF didn't want to get penetrated, so he had to go. That's what I think. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Because you always can see, TAKEOFF always was the cool, smooth nigga. QUAVO, he's the flossy nigga. He's the rap hoe. Always got to show you his teeth, always got to show you his rings. Most of the time when you see TAKEOFF, he's laid back in a straight up G posture. He's always chilling, not doing too much smiling. You could tell he's a dude that had to get adjusted to that camera stuff. You know what I'm saying? But niggas like QUAVO, those are really off-brand niggas that couldn't wait to get some money. That's all they are, off-brand niggas. You know what I'm saying? Off-brand niggas from the outskirts of Atlanta. That's it. So anyway, niggas look good when they get money, but that's anybody. I told you before, I can go holler at a bum on the street right now, any corner. If I got a big bag, I get them right, and I show you, and I trick all y'all ass. Let's move on, because this right here, we still in Atlanta right now. But the point is, all this shit relates to what's going on. That's why we seeing indictments at a high level. We seeing brothers go to jail. Young Thug shares cryptic countdown amid Gunna releasing first full-length project following YSL plea deal. And this the thing right here, y'all. Do y'all not see how this man Gunna has the audacity to still be trying to drop new music like somebody really gonna be buying that shit? But then again, these rappers have cult followings, so no matter what they do, it's certain people gonna support them. But it is said that Gunna is releasing new music, and Young Thug is also going to release music to cop block and counter his sales. So they also saying that what Young Thug is putting out, they like don't expect him to diss Gunna because it's music from the past. But the point is, when you know about the game, the industry, Gunna's trying to release a project. Young Thug is going to release a project to take the attention off of Gunna's project and to take his money. That's what's going on with that. But all of this deals with that indictment stuff. And I just wanted to show people that these indictments have sped up. When you pay attention, you're going to see half the rappers that had hit records last year, mostly all of them got indicted, fell off, they done. We got to really go back to the pandemic. Remember Tory Lanez was going viral for making them them little lap dance videos? Where he at? His ass, charges. Remember the pandemic, Lil Boosie was having them dances on Instagram? Where he at? Charges. Gunna and them had that biggest song hot in the pandemic, him and Young Thug, niggas got locked up. I'm telling you, we can go down, listen how many people that done died and went to jail. Who else just got their time? Taxstone sentenced 35 years for shooting at Irving Plaza. Like I just spoke about him yesterday. Taxstone and man, like I say, Taxstone, Casanova 2 times. They was cool. Long story short, they both got time. And the only thing about this, like I say, I ain't really had too much to say. Taxstone, he from the neighborhood 2 blocks down from where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm gonna say on that. I'm gonna leave that alone. This is what we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about this real talk right now. All right, because people want to keep ignoring what's going on, and we dealing with each one, teach one. So, like I say, these are some of the last warnings about these situations, because now all this shit about to speed up. you got to already understand the summertime is when they crack down on everything. They crack down on everything that's not right. Why? Summertime is tourist season. If you do not know about politics, you don't know about economics. Tourism is the most important time in America, period. It's tourist season. No matter where you're from, what city, state, you have major tourist attractions and people come from all over the world and spend a lot of money. That creates a lot of tax revenue. So you got to understand tourism in the summer is very important. And you always got to know before July 1st, a lot of people always have to go to jail because law enforcement quotas go through the roof before the summer. Don't never forget that. Actually, this shit is old news. This shit has been known for years, forever. But you got to understand this how America works. And this is what I want y'all to see. Like I've been telling y'all about these images. When you do certain things and you just go out in public like, fuck it. You don't understand about image wars. You don't understand about stereotypes. You don't understand how the people are still pushing narratives of how something like this. Slaves wore bonnets. Now black people still walking around with bonnets. But that ain't the point about a bonnet. The point is, like I said, everything ignorant becomes a fad for us. And when it becomes a fad for us, we're judged by that. Let me give you an example. Like I said, if I put my hat backwards on the sag of my pants, that's the fad, right? But to somebody else, I'm gonna look like a jackass because I'm a grown-ass man with my pants sagging and my hat back in the bank. Get it? I can do it in the hood, but in the real world, I look like a clown. That's my point. See, you can wear your bonnet in the hood. You can wear your bonnet in the crib. But when you go public and other people see you, you look like a bozo in a dust bucket. This is what I want people to understand. That is different worlds. You got the world you live in, then you got the real world. And we've been living in our own world too much, and we've been lost. So this is what I'm trying to show people, man. These narratives of us being ignorant, poor, and fucked up, they're starting to hit the fan now because now the Hunger Games are in full effect. But first, we're gonna update. We're gonna get back. Look, I'm gonna put it all in perspective. Just be patient. Now look. Cries of poor black mothers too often go unheard. But look at what represents the poor black mother. The black woman with the bonnet on represents the poor black mother in the ghetto, pushing the stroller, going to use the EBT card. But now we're going to look at these migrants. This, once again, I'm going to show you every time. You see how they coming off the bus? Do you see them clean? Do you see white faces shaking their hand? Do you see that? But black people are the face of poor and poverty, like I said. We are the face of everything foul in this country. We are the face. Poverty, we ain't the only ones poor. We ain't the only ones on drugs. We ain't the only ones struck. Man, that ain't, no. We ain't the only ones unemployed. But guess who the face is? It's called a scapegoat. The scapegoat is the person that takes the blame for everybody else. Black people are the scapegoat. The scapegoat is black. You ain't know that? The scapegoat is black. You got to do your research. You got to know what that shit really means. Scapegoat is also the Baphomet. Blame everything on them. Yeah. They blame everything on us. But look, this is what we got to see. But everybody was crying about them borders. Everybody was going at Trump, and the media was strategically showing us pictures of them looking like dust buckets and, you know, looking all dirty at the border with dirt on their face. But a lot of those were staged pictures, and, you know, that was propaganda. And they wanted us to feel sorry for these people. But now I want y'all to see, like we've been showing you, how fresh and clean these people are. The smiles on their faces. And I want to show y'all they're not poor. But I want one thing I want everybody here to understand today that you should already know. These are the new Americans. They're the new Americans. What up, Boulevard? These are the new Americans here to replace you. I told you this. I'm going to keep saying it because this summer it's going down. It's going down right now. Shade of Great. Now look, this will follow the narrative now, y'all. Okay, boom. Black people face of poverty. Meanwhile, people just coming to the country, they smiling in their face, shaking their hand. Welcome to America. Now let's look at America in reality and what's going on, maybe at a hood near you. People don't understand It's things like this going on in New York City right now, California, Chicago, you name a place. Now let's ask us a question, y'all. When have we ever seen America look like this? We know it's always been poor, poverty. That ain't nothing new. When we ever seen America looking like this? This is what I want my people to understand. See, America, we have been so arrogant, so cocky. We've been so brainwashed. We really thought we was the richest people on the planet. We really thought we had it all together. But you're going to see that you ain't going to see this like this in certain countries at all. Another thing is, how do we make all this money? We always talk about all this tax paying stuff. Why is this looking like this? Why does this look worse than this is worse than a third world country? You know why? Because at least in the third world country, they can build their own home from scratch. Am I lying, y'all? Can they not at least build their own hut? Look at this shit. People in America living in tents that you can buy from Dick's Sporting Goods and Target. This is America. Look, I'm trying to tell y'all. What else is a fact that we know, family? We know that shit was not this worse in the crack era. When the whole community was on drugs, crack, dope, broken homes, we still wasn't this bad, was we, y'all? That's why I said we got to stop playing these games. Was we this bad? No. But look, who's the face of this shit? Even though I know this is not all black people, but the key is, this is America. A lot of these people are people that left their job to get unemployment. I told y'all a lot of this shit come from the vax against the vax-nots. C-19 was a program, in my opinion. It drove people crazy, and it drove a lot of people into homelessness. These are facts. It was a great migration that happened in America where people was leaving other states, going here to there, going there to here, because they was running from vax. People was from states that was you had to get vaccinated. They was running to states that you don't got to be vaxxed, and a lot of them ended up fucking homeless. What the smart people do? Stayed in place, stayed on their grind, kept getting to it, and let it blow over. That's what happens. But this is reality. This is American right now. Poverty. So you got to understand the key thing with poverty. Poverty goes hand in hand with crime. That's why when they explain the black community, whenever they say poor, they really saying black. When they say crime, they saying black. Because they understand black people and being poor and being criminals go hand in hand. Because when you're poor, sometimes you got to do crime to survive. They know this already. That's the system. White niggas call the system. Put them in the ghetto, give them limited resources. They start taking each other out. We lock them all up, and then we start it again. It's a program. Poverty brings criminals. Criminals make money. It's going to keep going. It's a pyramid. See it? It's a flow. I've been covering this for months, and I showed y'all how the starvation kicking in. So now you're starting to see the young people wilding, doing senseless shit, stealing clothes, food. We seen a 14-year-old boy get shot for a water bottle, for some water. Told y'all. Why? Because the kids that are 21, 22, 18, 19, they mammies and daddies is 38, 40, 42, 45, and they fucked up out here. They high, they fucking on some bum shit. They wanted to be rappers and bad bitches, and they out here fucking struggling. They was trying to sell drugs, but the packs ain't moving. So these kids growing up fucked up, starving. It's desperation. I know what time it is. This is what's really trending in America, y'all. You want to be honest. This is the real trend right here. It's the migrants coming in and your people folding. That is the real trend. That's what's really going on. Everything else is a fucking distraction. See that? Distraction. Who gives a fuck about these dudes? My point is they're a distraction. Because even this right here is out of control in Atlanta. My people in Atlanta know what's going on down there with that poverty shit. A lot of people, let's talk about it. Let's talk about how many people ran to Atlanta because they thought they was going to be rappers and they thought they was going to use the Tyler Perry formula of go to Atlanta, sleep in your car, and you'll blow up and get a deal. But a lot of them ended up homeless, and even Atlanta has a homeless crisis. Every city got a homeless crisis right now. Every state got this going on, but major cities got it the worst because when you broke in a major city, it's super hard to get back on your feet. When you stuck poor in a major city, it's hard to even get out the city. You ain't got no money for no ticket, none of that shit. This is why I say a lot of people that don't have no family, burnt a lot of bridges with friends. A lot of y'all about to suffer. Y'all finna suffer. That's what's going on. Salute, Kim. Big facts. I know so many people who didn't make it here in Atlanta. They had to go back to where they came from. Tell them. People don't want to understand the truth. They was watching that TV shit. A lot of people fucked up. I seen them for myself when I was out there. I seen it for myself. I'm gonna tell y'all, when I was in Atlanta, I saw the most young homeless people I ever seen in my life. Young people, 20s, 19. I seen mothers walking with their kids that was 7 years old, sitting in the park, daytime, waiting for the food to open up, the free. I seen all that shit. That's when I knew the harsh reality of Atlanta, because I was on that ground. I was on, you know what I'm saying? I was moving around out there. I seen it for myself. You know what I'm saying? That all that shit was a hoax. And if you go to Atlanta, your money ain't right, your ass fucked up. But that's everywhere. New York too. Mind you, we gonna talk about all that. How the rent jacked up. Don't forget, a lot of strategic. Don't forget, y'all, they jacked the rent up. So now I gotta make sure I don't forget nothing, because I was trying to tell y'all all this ties into verification. This is why everybody gotta be verified to separate the have from the have-nots. And if you're not verified, meaning when you're homeless, 9 times out of 10, a lot of these people, they don't have no ID. They're not registered with the DMV. So therefore, it's going to be a time where they're not going to be able to go into no public establishments. Why? Because homeless people are also affiliated with crime. And they figure a lot of people are also homeless because they've been living a life of crime, and it caught up with them. We also have to be aware that a percentage of this homelessness is drug heads. Percentage of this is drug heads. But the truth is, this was going on. Who's unhoused in California? Largest study in decades. Append myths. So this is what I'm trying to tell people. On one hand, they promising California reparations, but this right here you're looking at is the reality of California. This is California street right here. Nearly half of all unhoused adults in California are over the age of 50. See that? Unhoused adults. Mostly the older generation. So we say at 50, we might as well say that's grandparent status. Remember we spoke about how there's no more grandparents? Well, they're telling you right here that a large percentage of grandparents in California are homeless. You see what I'm saying? With black residents dramatically overrepresented according to the largest study of state's homeless population in decades. Tuesday also revealed that 90% of the population lost their housing in California, with 75% of them now living in the same county where they were last housed. Let me stop right there. This is what we got to peep right here, y'all. You see what they just told us? They said on Tuesday also revealed 90% of the population lost their housing in California. Did y'all see them fucking numbers? 90% out of 100. That means a lot of people lost their shit. I know people losing their shit right now. Landlords are pushing them out. And I'm going to show y'all in this episode a dirty fucking trick. They plan to put people out in New York. Another dirty trick. But they just told you 90% of people in Cali is fucked up. That's why we spoke about all these people fleeing to the East Coast. I told you I have never seen this many people from California on the East Coast, because I see so many California plates. Then I know people that told me it's a couple from California working at their job, and they just, matter of fact, they just went back home on vacation. That's how I know what I'm talking about. It's a fact. People from Cali on the East Coast getting this money. They getting to it. I'm gonna be real. They came to the East Coast and they started snatching up all these jobs about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. Now look what the mayor said, y'all. And I'm telling you, I want my people to peep this blasphemy shit. The mayor of New York says, Mayor Adams says, God told me he'd lead New York City. Pardon me. I messed up. Mayor Adams said God told him to lead New York City. This man said God chose him to lead the city, y'all. Do y'all see this shit? Do you see this man, this so-called black man, selling dreams to the American public, specifically New Yorkers? This is the same man that claims he's from New York, claims Brooklyn, claims blackness, all this shit. But look what he's been doing the whole time. This man been selling the city out and rocking people to sleep. Don't forget, also, the famous preacher Lamar Whitehead that robbed people in Brooklyn. That's his homeboy. It already been exposed on his channel. As a matter of fact, it's not no secret. But this is what I want my people to understand. because we're raised in New York to believe that we are the smartest people on the planet. But I want people to understand, all they've been doing all these years was boosting up egos and keeping us stupid. Deceiving us in a city that just got a lot of tall buildings. That's it. That's it. A lot of tall buildings. That's it. Be honest with you. But guess what? This nigga know the truth. But he's playing games. Because now he is trying to say that God chose him. We're going to pay attention to this, y'all. He said God asked him, gave him the sign to lead New York City. So now we're going to see where is New York City going, since he's the mayor and God chose him. But we're going to see what God does he work for. Who the fuck is he talking about? Because I'm confused. But I see people out Evans Field doing this right here in Brooklyn. Something like that. New York City tenants can't afford rent hikes. Do you see this? A lot of places just going on. New York City tenants can't afford rent hikes. I'm saying it again. Do you know what that means? That means a lot of people going to be in the street, but we already know that because these people conspired a rent program game where jack up your rent and then give that crib to a migrant under a New York City program. Get them up out of here. Man, we checked the lease. Man, most of these people have been living in these apartments for 18 years, 17 years, 21 years, or 10 years. It's time for them to go. So we're going to put in new things in order, new stipulations, new codes, and we're going to trick all of them out of their property and get them all up out of here. But don't forget, this the nigga that told you God sent him. 16-year-old shot in the head, killed in Bedford-Stuyvesant. The young boys are wilding because the young boys are going through hell. They starving. I know what happens. I know how it go. I was young before. I know what inspires young boys to go hit the streets. Part of it is poverty. When your mama poor in a crisis, can't get them Jordans you wanted. When your mom and dad struggling, the refrigerator don't look the same. And everybody talking this designer shit. Everybody in the street talking this Mary Montclair shit, Balmain, and I ain't got no money. What you think the young boys are going to do? They're going to try to go get them some. And it's going to get messy. That's why a lot of this shit is going on. Then we in payback season. Y'all know when it get hot, people that did shit in the winter, people start getting smoked in the summer, but all you got to know is it's heating up. That's why, don't forget, y'all, a lot of people also got killed on Juneteenth. But look at this dirty trick they playing in New York City. Vegan New York City landlord refuses to rent apartments to tenants that cook meat and fish. Do you see vegans discriminating against people that don't eat meat? Y'all got to understand what this means. This is a code. This is coded. They know a lot of black people are not vegans. They already know that. They already know you ain't no vegan. That's an excuse to say you're not wanted here. See, look, y'all. Remember back in the day, it was all what? Blacks only, whites only. They don't play that game no more. They do it different. Now it's vegans only. But they already know most black people ain't vegans. So what he's really telling you is, I don't want your money. Don't try to rent no crib here if you're not a vegan. But I know it is a lot of black people that are vegans. Don't get me wrong. But I know the game they playing. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thank you very much, The Black Narrative. Hope y'all are prepping. Babylon is falling. Stop being reactive and be proactive. Tell them, family. Tell them. Tell them. The only people sleep, the only people playing is you know who. Because while you've been asleep, this been happening for a year straight. They've been flooding the country, getting to the bag. And all you got to know is one thing. They all getting help. Why they getting help? So they can finish first before you. The whole key is to help them so they'll be over you. Sit. By the time you look up, you're going to say, damn, we fucking still in last place. Whole shit. Anyway, like I said, shit hitting the fan. And this the dirty game they playing, y'all. Vegan only building. We also know they are also doing what, y'all? Some jobs you got to make a minimum of $50,000 in the household. That's for a single person. If you got more people, that's another like 10,000 per person staying. First of all, boom, you need some spots. They want you to have 3 times the rent, a good credit score, and a clean background. And you got to prove that you make 3 times the rent in one month. These are the dirty games they playing. So that's why I want people to understand this was strategic. You play games with the rent, and that's how they end up on the street. This is what I was trying to tell people. That shit of working paycheck to paycheck, it ain't popping no more. That shit of trying to prove what you got, but you really ain't got shit, that don't mean nothing no more. What means something now is, do you have the credentials if somebody was to start playing with your life? Like, you need this and that. That's like saying, God forbid your crib burned down right now and you ain't had no renter's insurance and you had to move. If your money ain't right, you can end up like this. So easy. The only reason why is because, I'm going to say this too. If your shit burn overnight and your money right, let me clarify that, because your house could burn down tonight, God forbid, and you got some money put up in the bank. But guess what? If you don't got certain credentials, your money still ain't going to be no good. If you don't got what I just said, a good credit score, a good background, 3 times the rent, shit like that, your job on paper generates a certain salary that they're looking for, or say it's you and your family, and you got another one, but all together y'all don't make 80,000 a month, they're not letting you get the crib. And also, we know what, y'all, they a lot of landlords, places, buildings denying, so they denying that Section 8 now. Section 8 is no good in a lot of places. So this is how they tricked a lot of people. Meanwhile, stuff like this going on. Now, don't forget, the mayor told the people, he told the world, God told him he'll lead New York. But at the same time, we already know New York is going down the gutter. And he's the one being a leader. He told you. 3 robbed in Midtown as one-man crime spree continues. One man on a crime spree. I'm going to show y'all something else. Like I said, back to Takeoff. Remember, Takeoff got killed public location. They didn't find him. But when these young boys do crimes, they know who each one of them is, because they go back to them cameras. See that? Young boys being hunted down for senseless crimes. Meanwhile, it's another weird dude. He's walking around robbing everybody in Manhattan, all over. He on a crime spree. They know what he looked like, everything. But he's allegedly not caught yet. But this is the shit that's going on. I'm just showing you images of shit getting out of control. Arrested for stealing merchandise from Target stores in Nassau, Long Island. Stealing. Thirsty niggas. Just showing y'all. This is what your people is folding to right now. And you got to understand one thing. We know that people have been stealing forever. When did stealing put you on the news? But when you got to understand that this black people in poverty promotion is going around, the whole key is show the world them as being the lowest, foulest criminals on the planet. Because that way we got an excuse to not only move them out the way. When we move these people out the way, nobody's going to complain or feel bad for them, because they're going to say, well, shit, they was criminals anyway. All they fucking did was rob and steal. And all they fucking did was listen to rap music and shoot up clubs. Fuck them. That's the narrative. That's why when you see this whole dehumanization thing, that's why nobody ain't going to say nothing. And right now, look, New York City tenants can't afford rent hikes. So we got to look at something. We know New York City is considered to be one of the greatest cities in the world. We know that is the home of many careers, big money, Wall Street. So let's think, how can New York City even have this type of thing going on? New York City tenants can't afford rent hikes. My point is, this is the new poverty. Now, this is my point is, these people work, got good jobs, been doing shit right, but the way they changed the game, these people are now poor. That's why I was trying to show y'all it's a new poor going on now. What we thought was poor is something different now, man. I'm telling you, it's basically now, if you're not a homeowner, you fucking poor. Like, if you live in an apartment, you damn near considered to be poor now, y'all. I'm just telling you the new classifications. These are false narratives being used to create new situations for new people, y'all. That's what I'm saying. The new consumers are the migrants coming in. So if we're poor and we can't afford rent hikes, we're not going to be able to consume too many products that are being manufactured. Before, this country was based on the black dollar. They figured the way things are going now, they don't want our money no more. But that also goes to, in the last days, you will not be able to buy, trade, or sell. Right now, it's nobody want to buy nothing from us. They damn near don't want to sell us shit no more, and they damn sure ain't trading with us. That's what was written already. Salute Boulevard. Man, they want us black folks out of here. That's right. If you cannot see this, if y'all can't see this, just go back to sleep. The mayor know everything that's going on. But I'm about to give y'all some real graphics. Like I said. So we see the pattern. And we bouncing all around the map. No, we bouncing all around the map. I'm just showing you breaking news, breaking stories that's going on. The breaking news and breaking stories show us the trend of what's really going on in the world. See that? This Florida news, Tampa Bay. Cries of poor black mothers. You feel me? You know, then, like I say, right here, this right here, California. Shoot the Cali real quick. That's Cali. Then we go back to New York. See that? Same shit. Same agenda. Poverty. 16-year-old arrested for Brooklyn double shooting. You see how the young boys stay wilding, getting locked up? Because their generation is not going to be around like that. The ones that are around, they're not going to know their history. They're going to be dumb as fuck, and I'm just telling the truth. Salute to the ones that we pray for y'all all be smart. Because this is why I'm going to show y'all why the fuck it's all over with y'all, and there's no more sugarcoating shit, because they already here. They all here. And they coming to work. They coming to purchase these new cribs. They want the American dream. This is why we spoke about with Colin Kaepernick. They wanted us to deny the American dream so that they can give the American dream to sell it to somebody else. And these are the people that say, shit, I want some of that American dream. I take it. Shit, better than where we from. Shit, if them niggas don't want it, we'll take it. So this is why you had to be distracted with racism. And the white man this and the white man that. While you was worried about the white man was letting them come in for about a couple years straight. Because I'm going to tell y'all one thing, like I said before. These people you see crossing these borders, they don't give a damn about black or white. They don't give a damn about none of that shit. Only thing they give a damn about is greenbacks. They know the white man slaved their country, they people. They know about Christopher Columbus too. But guess what? They don't care about that shit. You know why? They understand it's about now. Get that money. Get that money. Take care of your family now. Be fruitful. Multiply the earth. They stick to the script. Only other people worry about racism and white supremacy. White supremacy. White supremacy. White supremacy. See that? Niggas gonna say that shit your whole life. But the niggas that say white supremacy ain't gonna tell you that the world is crumbling. They ain't gonna tell you that. They ain't gonna tell you, look, family, get prepared. They coming snatching these jobs up and they wilding out. Also, these people are also the face of human trafficking. Because look, the good migrants are coming in the country to work. The bad migrants are coming in the country to do crime. They're also known as gangs and cartels. So when you see this picture, you gotta remember this, y'all. Not only is it families, it is also criminals and gangs in these groups you're looking at. Then another thing you gotta ask is, how the hell did they get on top of that damn wall? But it also shows you something, y'all. This is what I want the people to understand. When a person want to be free, they're gonna do whatever it takes to be free. That's what I want my people to see in this picture. The hunger of the people that want to be free and get this money. while the rest of the people be here their whole fucking life, sleep and fucking complaining and broke and all this bullshit, worried about fucking rappers. But guess what? When they come here, they gonna go to the concerts too. They gonna buy all the tickets and have a ball. I told you, they gonna be the ones going to Vegas, New York City, shopping in Times Square. They gonna be on fucking Fifth Avenue. They gonna go to Atlantic City. Man, they gonna be all over. They gonna be in Florida. They going to Miami. They going to Orlando, Disney World, California, Hollywood, rodeo. They're gonna be these are the new consumers. I told y'all that. And then you gotta remember, America's gonna be flooded with dispensaries, legalized gambling, legalized weed. America gonna be straight. But I told y'all it's only gonna be straight for some people. And the people who gonna be straight is the people that got their shit in order now and is grinding to it, getting to it right now. The people that say, you know what? I ain't about to be last. I'm not about to be fucked up out here walking around looking crazy while these people out here shining. Because they are. That's what's going to happen. See? Some of them look cleaner than your people right now. Your people walking around in Crocs, dirty jogger pants, bonnets, thinking shit a game. Dirty fingernails, crusty lashes. They come here to get to the bag. They don't care about none of that shit. That's why I say, see these nice people, politicians shaking their hands and smiling? Thank you, hello, the new Americans. Because they don't want to work. All they want is government assistance. And we about done with that shit. We're giving money to Ukraine right now. We ain't got time to worry about no government assistance. They ain't do shit with it anyway. They ain't doing shit. They're not taking advantage of the programs. They ain't going back to school. They still ain't got no GED. They don't want no trade, even though they could be a nurse that get them a job that pay $100,000. They don't want to go to school for that. They don't want to go to school for nothing. They just want to sit on Facebook all day, Instagram, take pictures, and walk around looking cute, and go to the club on Saturdays and get it for free. That's all they want to do. And worried about what Cardi B said. That's it. So y'all come get this money. Let them niggas have rap, because it's their culture anyway. See, y'all know y'all culture. Y'all know where y'all come from. But see, these people, they don't know. So y'all just come on and get this money, all right? And tell a friend, and y'all all come over. See that? But you thought the Million Man March was something. That's why I told you I ain't about to keep playing with y'all. I sit and act stupid, but I ain't got to act dumb all the time because I know the truth. The truth is, a lot of my people about to suffer. Because what? For every one of y'all that's playing, it's about 10 more to replace you niggas. I told you. And guess what? Use your brain. Where they going to live at? Where they going to live at? They going to live in a nice neighborhood? Or they going to live in a gated community? Where they going to live at? Then you understand why the mayor is getting them in position right now. That's just New York City. The only reason why I speak about New York City is because in other places, they keep these programs quiet. See, New York City is so big, they can't hide this shit. But in certain cities and towns, they can hide it. I'm telling y'all, every city, every town, this is going on right now. It's just that you might only got a couple thousand, you might got a couple, little 20 over here, little 15, little maybe 8,000, little 300, but they're in your country town. I told you before, the main way you'll see it, you got to come out early in the daytime. Then you'll see them. You'll see them standing on blocks waiting to get picked up to go to work. You'll see them. I'm telling you. They're already here, y'all. While you worried about Pride Month, you worried about your rainbow. See, I told y'all, even y'all in the rainbow community, y'all about to be replaced too. I told y'all this. Y'all about to be replaced. They wanted you to stay caught up in that rainbow stuff. Meanwhile, most of these people are families coming to get money. And I want you to see that they're not dust buckets like you think they are. They was marching to America for over a year straight. See? He want his son to have the American dream. He want his son to have everything your son getting. You know them benefits in that crib? Yeah, he want that too. He want his son to get the dream. And maybe his son could be a store owner one day and sell us some shit. Sell us blunts and beer and chips and little Debbie cakes. Shit like that. Told y'all, man. So let's think. Damn. We got a poverty crisis. Let's put it all together, family. Yo, salute y'all. I'm cooking right now. Anybody in the chat that sent anything, pardon me, because I'm cooking right now. We at work. This is what I want y'all to see. Now let's think, y'all. We're gonna look at this shit. America is going through hell. Poor crisis. So we can say this represents the people that are not getting no help. But all of these people coming here, they already got help guaranteed waiting for them. All they got to do is come get it. See why I told you, fools in California, you're not getting no reparations? Because they're getting it. And y'all have no clue how many people came in this country. Y'all, what my people have to understand is, what we looking at was happening the whole year straight. So this line of people walking, it never stopped. That's my point. They were just flooding and flooding and flooding and flooding and flooding and flooding for a month, for a whole year straight. From when Joe passed that law in May to when he just closed it just recent. 15,000 New York City beds lay empty as mayor opens up costly migrant shelters. Mayor Eric Adams works to open expensive migrant shelters in airport warehouses and school gyms for them. So here you go. Show you how they telling themselves. Mayor opening up situations for migrants. New York City residents can't afford rent hikes. Do you see what's backwards? Is the nigga not supposed to be helping them with vouchers and shit like that? My people in the city, my people, do you see what's going on? It's right in your face, blatant. Do you see a liar using God to manipulate your mind? This nigga gonna burn. He's gonna burn, y'all. He's gonna really fucking burn. He's gonna burn for the shit he's doing. And I hope the people he worked for burn his ass. I hope so. I hope his third year in term, they catch that nigga up in a wicked scandal. I hope so. I'm gonna wish it on him too. Mayor Adams says God told him he'd lead New York City to this. Oh, that's what he meant. God told him to bless the migrants in New York City. I get it. 15,000 beds lay empty for mayor opens up costly migrant shelters. And it's just one of them. This just one. So I wanted to show y'all, man, the replacement is here. But the key is, poverty is at an all-time high. And guess who the face of it? So we already know this. All this is a head scratcher. I don't got all this stuff figured out. But I know one thing. I know it's people going to suffer and pay a price. And I know I'm looking at a form of extermination. I know that much because I understand that when you're homeless and you don't even have no ID, you're not even in existence out here. You can't prove who you are now, you might end up somewhere. This is a sidebar right here. Y'all see these savages also starting to promote bestiality? Penn State professor arrested after performing sexual acts with his dog to blow off steam. An Indiana man is behind bars after raping his family dog and allegedly threatening to kill his mother after getting caught in the act. Why am I showing this? I'm showing you savage behavior. See, they always want to use our face for savage behavior. See? But they the ones doing savage shit too. Wicked savage shit. Sexing dogs. And we already know if you sex a dog, you'll sex anything. A lot of people don't know syphilis come from dogs. Now you understand why dog has been man best friend for a long time, back to the cave days. Not every man best friend, just some people, man. Get it? Certain people. Y'all know who love dogs. Some of y'all follow them too. You got your dogs in your bed and whatever, man. Juneteenth to be ignored by a majority of Americans. I meant to speak on this the other day, but this is what I only reposted this to show y'all that a lot of people knew what time it is or what time it was. And also, they know this shit bogus. Juneteenth, a black girl twerking her ass, and then you see a white man standing in the back, and then you see look like a Spanish brother in the back. A fucking joke, like I told you. Boosie Badass was reportedly granted a bond. Stop right there. All them charges he got, all the shit on his record, he gets nabbed by the feds, and now he's granted a bond. You tell that shit to somebody that believe that TV show Power is real. Tell that to somebody that watch Netflix and shit like that. Tell that shit to somebody that believe in rappers, because I don't believe that shit. This man in the feds got a bond that quick. So they just basically picked him up for a little while to let him back go. Let him go again. Mind you, he got all type of incriminating shit going on. Just like some people said, I seen somebody posted some shit. I'm not gonna say Mav Hoffa got Boosie locked up. I see they saying also about what Boosie did on his gram, but the thing is, it was a couple of things that happened. And I'm not saying Mav Hoffa set him up on his platform. I said Mav Hoffa made him hot. You know how he made him hot? Because he was asking him certain questions. Let me break it down for you dumb niggas that got YouTube channels. They don't understand law, and you ain't no real street motherfucker, and you're dumb. And you talking street shit, but you don't know the streets. Let me break it down. I got a platform. If I interview a rapper like Boosie, let me tell you, if I interview Boosie, see the questions I'm really supposed to ask Boosie, well, Boosie, how long you been rapping, man? When you start rapping? When did you realize you had talent? What was the best part of your career? What was the best time? You feel me? I'm going to ask him about his career and other things. Y'all forgot what a hip-hop interview was about? Did not a rap interview was about the artist, what they got going on, what they did. And remember, if you ask a rapper about another rapper, they'd be like, man, I don't care about him. Or they'll say, pfft. But now you'll see the trend because these rappers don't have talent and these interviewers don't have talent neither. That's why you're going to see. What they going to ask a rapper now, y'all? They're going to ask him the hottest trending topic. Well, Boosie, what do you think about Gunna? Well, Boosie, what do you think about Young Thug? Well, Boosie, what do you think about this? They only ask them trending topics, dumb shit. When you interview an artist, you're supposed to ask some real shit. So if I ask Boosie, yo, man, I see you been getting pulled over a lot, man. Seem like they always fucking with you, man. What's up with that, man? Or Boosie, matter of fact, yo, man, you got the goons with. My point is, I'm supposed to stay away from them type of questions that got to do anything with crime activity because it has nothing to do with him being a rapper. So my point is, let me clarify this. I can ask him whatever I want. It's Boosie's job to answer the right questions and not answer incriminating questions. But if Boosie is my homeboy or period, I'm supposed to look out for him, meaning either I can sway him from saying the wrong things in the interview by changing topic, or I can let him hang himself and get trends and go viral. The interviewer controls the fucking interview. For you dumb niggas that claim, oh, I've been doing this for years. I've been doing this for years. Fuck your channel because you're an idiot. Ain't nobody blaming Mav Hoffa, nigga. But the fact is, Mav Hoffa made him hot asking them fucking questions. Why? Because I can ask you every other question that has nothing to do with nothing criminal. Why? Because I understand Boosie's an artist and a rapper. It's about promoting him and his brand to help him get more money. If I bring up street criminal topics, I'm really fucking them up. But you niggas are idiots. And you want to keep hearing niggas talk about the same shit. All they gonna do is ask a rapper now all the trending topics everybody already fucking talking about. Let me give you an example, man. Let me give you an example how this shit go for you dumb niggas that don't know how to do interviews. All right, Vlad Allum, be honest. This the new wave. Okay, Boosie, what you think about Casanova getting locked up? So they gonna say, am I lying? Well, Boosie, what you think about Lil Wayne can't remember his lyrics? So they gonna ask him. That's not an interview. That's a nigga chiming in. An interview is when you ask questions about a person's life, career, things that affect them, their household. Well, Boosie, how's it being a father at home? Shit like that. That's why I hate half you dumb rap niggas. Because you always say dumbass shit. And you think your opinion means something, but it don't. Because you fucking stupid. And the niggas with the biggest platforms say the dumbest shit. All right, now let's move on from this shit. Like I said, these niggas are frauds. And I already told you that. Niggas supposed to have beef. What beef? I thought beef was when you need two gats to go to sleep. These niggas ain't even smack each other glasses off. Meanwhile, TAKEOFF in the ground, and these niggas ain't do shit. So you mean to tell me they killed your cousin Harold, nigga? You ain't do shit? You ain't do nothing? They ain't do nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing. They ain't even send no shooter to go to Houston and spray a block or nothing. They ain't do shit. But rap and try to drop new material. Told you these niggas is fucking hoes. I'm going to shatter your fucking dreams every time. All these niggas want is fame and clout. They don't give a damn about they peoples. They don't give a damn about nobody. Niggas about rings on fingers and golds in mouth and chains on necks. And all you know is you can follow them all day, but you ain't gonna get shit out the deal. So you can follow them all day. You can rebuttal on this rap shit all day, entertainment. Nigga, you can love it all you want to. But these motherfuckers you see, they don't give a damn about no rap, no actor. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit. All they care about is them greenbacks and them accounts clearing and them loans, them free loans they about to get with low interest rates. Meanwhile, another rapping ass nigga locked up. See, Quando Rondo, you thought they wasn't gonna never get you neither, you dumbass nigga. You was another dumb nigga. Don't forget, Quando Rondo name is involved in that King Von situation. It was Quando Rondo homeboy that killed King Von. And this nigga was still walking around rapping like shit was a fucking joke. Still trying to claim Crip. Because I told you when you're a rapper, you got to claim a gang, especially when you're a young punk. Told you. He claimed Crip, but his whole song was playing in the pandemic. This nigga singing like a fake Young Thug. That's why half of y'all don't even know the fuck you looking at. Because I told you, all these niggas are microwave era niggas. He's another one. Quando Rondo blew up in a pandemic. All the pandemic rappers have fallen. All of them. See this? Just showing y'all the agenda of what? Dummies going to jail. So when you see rappers and people that got a certain level of money getting indicted and going to jail, that should let you know the average person is going to jail. Why? Because little nigga, you ain't got Quando Rondo money, but you been out here doing a lot of dumb shit too. You about to get indicted too, little nigga. It's coming. Not because I said, because they said so. The agenda is lock all their ass up and put them on a fucking slave ship. What part you don't understand? Lock all their ass up, and this is how it goes. That's why it's more people in prison than the people that just came in this country. Who's the number one people in prison? Now let's get back into the world of verification. Like I said, you ain't verified, you about to be done. This is a store by the name of Aldi's. Some of y'all know about Aldi's. But people got to understand, Aldi started overseas first. And I told you, everything in America starts overseas first. Majority. Everything overseas, put it like this. Everything prominent, technology-wise, efficient, most likely comes from overseas first. When it comes to trends, fashion, dumb shit, America leads the trend on that. That's what they follow us for, the fuckery. So anyway, verification is in effect. Scan, shop, and go. Wanted to show y'all that. Scan, shop, and go. You can't come in the store unless you download the app. Download our app to your phone. Basically, see that? This is going to be the new world. Amazon already did it first. All I want people to see is this going to be every store. Thank you very much, Barbara Floyd. Thank you very much for supporting the channel like you always do. Thank you very much. You know, I got to cook right now. This is going to be standard right here when I was talking about verification. You will not be able to buy, trade, or sell without an official bank card. Or even if it's a chime card, whatever it is, you have to be verified. Let me break down what verified means. Your name shall be tied in to your phone number, shall be tied in to your email, shall be tied into your bank account, all proven to be facts that this is you. And if we can't prove this is you, then you are not coming in our store. You are not moving in our crib. You are not getting no loan. You are not getting nothing if you don't have what I just said. I've been telling people this forever. But I want you to see the reality what's going to be. We also seen them do the test runs in Kroger, all of that. You're going to walk in. First of all, if you don't have the app, you're not verified. The app is going to verify you. Download it. Download it, get verified. Boom, you good money. Now you got to walk up to the store, scan your phone, door open up, go do your food shopping. Get your food, scan it up, you leave out. Guess what happened if you try some funny shit, you're going to get locked in the store. You're going to get locked in the store. You ain't going to be able to get out with shit, and police will come lock your ass up. This is also to stop theft. Can you understand when they put this program in every supermarket in the world, it's gonna stop theft? You know what that mean? No more stealing steaks. You ain't gonna be able to go in there and steal no more packs of chicken, low key. That shit over with. You're not gonna be able to steal no oxtails, none of that shit. And you, auntie, you ain't gonna be able to go in the clothing store and steal petty shit to sell. You ain't gonna be able to do that no more, auntie, because you gotta be verified. I told you. That's how the world going now, y'all. So you can either get in where you fit in, or you can just look. Either you gonna do it or you ain't. This ain't no force. This ain't no agenda. Just know two things. These are your options. Either you're gonna get verified or you're gonna be like this. That's all you gotta know. That's all you gotta know. It's funny, but it's not. I'm telling you the truth. Either you're going to be verified or you're going to be like this. The choice is yours. I'm just giving you a heads up because I know what's going on. So you got two options. A lot of people chose to live like this too. Don't get it fucked up. A lot of people said, look, we ain't complying. We rather live off the land. We ain't with none of that shit. We ain't with the banking system. We not with America, nothing. All we trying to do in America is sleep outside. That's it. So these are real people supposed to be saying, we outside. They supposed to be the ones saying that shit. Nigga, stick your head out the tent and just say, we outside, nigga. That's it. Because a lot of y'all going to be outside for real. I'm telling you. You're going to be outside. Look. But you got to be verified or you're going to starve. But all this is coming at a theater near you real soon. Now we got to talk about this, what was already spoken about. Remember, they told us the truth. What they say, y'all. They said it came from a Wuhan lab. This the Wuhan lab is supposed to came from. But look, Chinese scientist who worked on C-19 vaccine before the pandemic was thrown to his death off a roof. Witnesses claim his ass is out of here. And like I said, a lot of y'all already know about the CDC and stuff like that. I just saw them on the TV said the other day, the CDC has access to damn near 1,000 different strands, allegedly. They're the ones who have all the strands on lockdown, allegedly. Somebody said that they were trying to say Fauci and the boys got that flunky to do the dirty work. Basically, this is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm going to say. According to the story, it's all alleged. It's not a fact because I don't know. But they said that, you see this individual that got thrown off the roof? They say he was the flunky that Fauci and was dealing with. Basically, Fauci was dealing with a couple flunkies and got them to do the dirty work, if you know what I mean. They basically was like, look, just make a mistake and drop this on the ground by mistake and let it fly out. What's that in that? What's that right there in that test tube? That C-19 in that test tube? Well, go outside and drop it by mistake and let the wind blow it. I think that's what happened. Because that's what was said, that Fauci and it was cool with these people, and they were saying, what you see right here. That's all I'm saying. That man got roofed. But this the Wuhan lab right here, y'all. And who told you it got released from a Wuhan lab? Who told you that? You ain't got to say nothing. Let's move on. New York City rocked by shootings. At least 5 killed, 6 wounded on a bloody Monday. I just wanted to show y'all that. When niggas was celebrating failure on Juneteenth, that was a day of niggas' death. And I broke this down before. You got to pay close attention. And you're going to see that every holiday, especially now, a lot of people die. Every holiday, it's a shooting in the hood, in the community, or a mass shooting. Every holiday. Don't forget that. But the point is, who's always the ones getting shot and killed? But this poverty crisis is real. I showed y'all this yesterday. Kids walking out the Nike store with shit. Why? Now, don't forget, y'all, this is California. Very important you remember this is California. Because they already told us what's going on in California. And that's what we got to go back into and read. Look, right here, it told us. 90% of the population lost their housing in California, with 75% of them now living in the same county. This is California right here. I also showed y'all about 2 weeks ago that those particular apartment buildings in California where they kicking everybody out. And they were supposed to be nice apartments too. All of them got to go because the landlord is playing dirty tricks. They're making people homeless. So I want to show y'all California, and this the reality of California. See them stealing? Because shit is poor. But it's only poor for certain people. People are still going to shop on Rodeo Drive. They're going to still go to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. They're going to still be balling out. This is only going to affect certain people. And you should know who. See that black woman right there? This the new black woman right here. Baby girl, you're going to jail, and you're going to become a you-know-who, a butch. And this is going to be your new home. And this is where you're going to get 3 hots in a cot. You're going to have somewhere to stay. You ain't got to worry about being verified. You ain't got to worry about no bills. You ain't got to worry about none of that shit. This is going to be your new home. So I'm telling y'all, this the truth. I don't know. There's no other way to say it, sugarcoat it. This where we at this summer, and it's going down. It's going to be murder, mayhem, and lockup. And for some people, and for some of us, it's going to be prosperity. The thing is, which side you want to be on? Choice is yours. Nobody put no gun in your head, make you do nothing. It's all on you. And you're going to also learn that playing, laughing, joking all the time, clowning, you're going to see you the joke. Romans 8:18. For I consider that the sufferings of this present time are not worth comparing with the glory that is to be revealed to us. This is stuff I said. I said, look, I'm gonna show you the hardships, the harsh reality. Like I told y'all, on the back end, it's always something good. Ain't that the truth about a coin? Don't every coin got 2 sides? That's why I said before, when you see most of these people pushing this doomsday agenda, and they pushing the Illuminati agenda, the New World Order, all this shit, they never let you know on the back end the end result. They never let you know the truth because they don't know. The truth is, this is not going to affect everybody. I'm going to say it again. For I consider that the sufferings of this present time, key thing is suffering in this present time. Do you get it? Suffering at this present time. Who is it? Told you this all coded. Are they the ones suffering at this present time? No. Who is the one suffering at this present time? Is it them? No. They're not suffering. Some of us is not suffering. So I'm going to tell you right now, pat yourself on the back if you're not suffering right now. Because the people who are suffering are going to be the ones destroyed, allegedly. How do we know this? Because it was already told that something greater is to come after all of this. For those that know, you already know. They say after all shit hits the fan and everything crumbles and everybody is seeking to destroy themselves and look like shit about to be over, they say it's something magical going to happen. And they say that when all this shit is over with, the people that survive, they're going to be straight in the new blessings. That's what's said. So that's why it says, for I consider that the suffering of this present time are not worth comparing the glory that is to be revealed to us. But it can't be revealed until Revelation is finished. Do you get it? The part of Revelation we at now is the suffering. That's where we at right now. And on that note, I'm done. I'm finished. Episode 468. We always straight around here. Salute to the people that's tapped in. Salute to the people on the replay. Told y'all, man, this shit is not a game. We all watching a real movie, and we in the movie. We in it, y'all. We in the shit. Why we in the movie? Because we ain't the ones that wrote it. We didn't write it, but we helping them film it. We helped them film a lot of this shit on social media. That's why social media being used against us right now on every level. Every level. This is what I was telling people a year ago when I said that the war you think you in, buying all them guns, I was trying to show y'all this is a virtual war. This is a war without bullets. This is a war where you don't even know who your enemies are. So who you going to kill? This is a program and a system. This is the ultimate plot. And many people conspired on this plot so they can get the result that we see right now. Mind you, all of this shit was done in public. It was not done in private. Salute Shayla. What's up, Shayla? Salute to the moderators. What's up, Faith? Sin City, what's up? Shout out to the replay gang. Good morning, Miss Jackie. What's up, Alan? What's up, my guy? Shout out to overseas. Shout out to the UK. Shout out to the people in the motherland. Y'all know what's up. All over. Mr. Green. That's what's up, family. That's what this is about. This is a show. You wake up, you tap in, and you keep it pushing. Do whatever you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't let me slow you up. That's it. But Melanice, what's up? Ancient Scribe. Salute. Salute, Ancient Scribe. Sacred salute. Yeah, y'all, they play these games, man. So that's why I say right now, a lot of stuff is irrelevant, y'all. What I mean by that is it don't matter. It's not about what you believe in no more. It's not about your opinion. It's not about how you feel. It's about knowing what's going on and moving accordingly now, y'all. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Not only have we become our own worst enemy, we have become our own hindrance. We have become our own stumbling block. This is why I keep saying, y'all, we all from the same cloth, allegedly. What I mean by that is a lot of us all did the same thing. We all did the same dumb shit. I did it too. I'm just trying to tell you that the shit, we can't keep doing this shit. That's all I kept trying to tell people from day one. Not no hate. I'm trying to say, look, y'all, we caught up in all these trends and fads, but meanwhile, they made us a trend and a fad because we about to play out. And if we don't pay attention, they about to phase us out like a trending topic. They was hot. Remember a trending topic is hot. That's us. But they say, look, we about to make them a trending topic. They was hot. They ain't gonna be hot no more. We taking rap from their dumb ass. We taking acting from them. We taking a lot of shit from them. We taking opportunities from them. We taking housing from them. We taking all that shit. They get black people, they gonna be a trending topic that was hot. But now when everybody talk about black people, it's gonna be in shame and failure. Let me show you. You talk about black people, it's gonna be in shame and failure. Cries of poor black mothers too often go unheard. And don't forget, y'all, that black bonnet represents the poor black mother. I'm telling y'all what it represents. Sold to you by Chinaman himself. But that is a narrative. Same way, let me give you another clarity, y'all, for my family. When you wear a do-rag, I wear do-rags, and I understand. The truth is, when you go outside with a do-rag, you looked at as a thug, period. Just what it is. I know that. When I go out with a do-rag, I'm automatically looked at as a thug. So that's why a lot of brothers didn't understand, bro, you was walking down the block with a do-rag on, police jump out on you for no reason, because they think you got a gun on you or some drugs. Why? Because the do-rag represents the thugs. When they see a chick like this, that represents a chick on welfare. It's the truth. I know it don't mean she's on welfare, but that's what it means to the powers that be and the people that dictate your life. It means that's a struggling mom. That's why they made her a poster child for this article. Not a regular black chick with her hair on fleek. No, not a black chick that looked like she about to go to the club. No. This shit you see right here every day when you go to the store. And when she at Walmart and it's 10 white people on the line in back of her, they see this. When they see our people coming out, jumping out the house in bedroom clothes, pajamas, they know you got up in there and washed your ass that morning. That's what it represents. When you got a bonnet on, it represents you might have didn't brush your teeth that day. You might have didn't. Maybe you did, but maybe you didn't. Y'all don't understand that shit. Because you live in your world, but you don't understand your world is looked at as a dumbass, jackass lifestyle. Our world that we live in, that I'm in tune with as well. I understand that when I go in public, I have to leave my nigga ways at the house. I cannot go out in public portraying myself as an ignorant ass nigga. Why? Because I'm a reflection of everybody, whether I like it or not. At this present, I'm going to say this, y'all. At this present day and time, you are going to be judged more than ever according to your appearance, according to how you're moving, how you navigate through life. Why? Because it deals with classification. And in this world now, it's about classification. This is why it's about have and have-nots. If you look like a have-not, you shall be treated like a have-not. This is why the landlords are saying shit like this. Only vegans can move in this apartment. And they also understand to be a vegan, you gotta have a certain amount of money coming in to be a vegan. A vegan is highly expensive. But he's also saying he don't want no poor people. And he don't want nobody that is going to get food stamps and fry a lot of chicken in his building and cook a lot of food. He don't want that shit. See? He don't want nobody cooking meat, period. So that's also the new excuse of saying whites only. Shit like that. You just say vegans only. You get in trouble if you say whites only, so you say vegans only. Because they know this the stereotype. And let's be real. They know when you see a chick like this, she is not no vegan. Have you ever seen a chick that wear a bonnet on her head be a vegan? Tell the truth. America is based off narratives, classification, and things of that nature. Programs. So on that note, we have to get out of here. Anybody got anything else to say? Oh man, don't worry about what no fool said in the chat. We're all under the scope right now more than ever. That's right, New Life. That's right. Because remember, anybody know about war? Anybody been in the military? What's the number one thing you do in war? Surveillance, intelligence. Before they go to war with a country, they study the country first. They study the people, they study the land, they study everything about these people. Then they understand how to counter them. They understand how to strike. They understand how to take them out, how to overthrow the country. But what you think they've been doing? They've been studying us. Where they study us at? Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Study us at the all social service programs is how they study your household. All of those are numbers documented, recorded, and monitored very closely. Our numbers are monitored because if you was told to be fruitful and multiply the earth, you have to be monitored so you will not accomplish that. This is why you're called a minority. And they're always going to make it where you're a minority. Even if a lot of y'all got to go to jail and die, you will remain a minority. And then while y'all becoming a minority, we're going to let everybody else be the majority. So y'all be the minority and y'all little ghettos and wear y'all little fresh clothes, and we'll make everybody else the majority. Y'all be the minorities. And don't forget, minority means poor. Don't forget that. I could have sworn they did a movie called Minority Report. A lot of people don't know what that was about. That movie was about what's going on right now. I told y'all, all the movies they made was about now. Enemy of the State. All them TV, Hunger Games, all that shit. So many. iRobot. It's a lot of them. It's a lot of them. They always kept showing us these movies of apocalypse, and it's just one man left walking around. Everybody gone. Y'all ain't understand that's what that meant with that I Am movie, whatever. That I Am Legend, that's what that represented. How he was the last black man alive and all the black people was dead. Y'all ain't understand that. That's the same thing with the Book of Eli. That represented all the black people was dead. And he was the last black man alive. Get it? That's what that shit was about. When I talk about Demolition Man, Wesley Snipes, he was the only black man running around. That represented all the black people were dead. He was the last black man alive. That's why he had to go to the museum to see the last traces of black people. That's why I broke down in this channel why they building all these hip-hop rap museums. Because in their mind, the only traces of black people that will be left will be hip-hop museums and shit like that, ancient artifacts. Do we not go to Egyptian museums and museums to see about ancient artifacts of Native Americans that used to be in the same country? Well, according to what's going on, they saying, well, that's going to happen to us. If you want to know how black people used to live in 2015, you got to go see it at the museum. Man, I'm telling you, man, they were some beautiful people, man. They could sure make some music and dance their ass off. See, they got the picture right here. They're going to say, look, this LL Cool J Kango. He was the first young rapper to ever blow up. They're going to have all that shit, but they're going to tell your story. You ain't going to be in it. You're going to be history, like I told you. You're going to be history, and then they're going to tell his story. You're going to be out the picture, written out, like every other time. But we never believe it happened to us, right? You're going to see. Anyway, I've been cruising, y'all. That's it. D Malley from Cali. What up, bro? Keep your head up out there. J.E. That's right. Watch Muhammad Ali old interviews. He talks about all of this in the 70s. That's right. Ain't none of this stuff no secret. All of this stuff is actually, everything we see now is all stuff our people been brushing off for years. We're looking at shit like a 70-year plan, man. All of this stuff is what they was laying down in the 60s in the civil rights era. But Lyndon B. Johnson signed them documents for black people to so-called have civil rights. That was the start of what you see now. Randy Clark, I told you. What up, bro? Keela Boo, what's up? What's up? Queen K, Jazzy J. What's the word? What's up, Shayna? Shayna up in this thing. Carmen, 151. Thank you very much for supporting this channel. Thank you, everybody. Thanks. Catch me out. That's right. Classy, not nasty or trashy. Anyway, y'all, I'll make sure I ain't miss nobody. Salute Boulevard for always supporting. Salute, y'all. They fucking with the lives. Time to get up out of here. Salute, Barbara Floyd, Hakeem J. Appreciate you. Stick your head out the tent. We outside. Salute, family. Salute, Dragon Lady. Thank you very much, y'all. I'm about to get out of here. I think it was perfect before they shut it down and play around. We're going to get out of here. Y'all keep your head up. And don't forget, do not forget the real agenda. And don't forget what this black man said out of his mouth. He said that God told him to leave New York City. But y'all know the truth. New York City is going in the gutter. So don't let them deceive you with fake-ass spectacles and false narratives that everything is okay. It's not. And we out.